pull this over here. All right. All right, had a pretty good day yesterday, actually. We had a few losses in there, but overall, it was pretty solid. What are we sitting at here? 73. So if we get a couple wins, I might be able to get in there. Let me sort everything. Hey, what's up? See you, bun. Pop out chat. Oh, not that. What's up, Fane? Okay. That should probably be solid. Oh no, Italy. Season 10 support item changes. Have they upgraded it or updated it? You mean just the starting items? I'm not sure because they've changed some stuff about it. Hey, what's up, Crow? I think overall getting an upgrade for free is probably good, but like it looked like with things that they're taking away some of their other bonus stuff. So they're taking away the healing from Relic Shield, and they're taking away the on-hit damage from Frostfang, at least from what I saw. So it looks like it's going to be a lot weaker early game. But you also don't have to pay gold to upgrade it. So that will allow you to finish builds faster. So I think ultimately it's probably net positive for tanks. Some of the poke champions early game might have, they're going to be hurt a bit more by that. Without getting like the Frostfang damage. Okay. Pyke. Autofill, never played Vayne. I think we might dodge this. Oh, that dude's pretty good on Twisted Fate, though. I mean, we're going to get busted. I think I'm going to dodge this. $58%. So what... Colleen Rise. Yeah, I think we dodge. Yeah, I mean, you can't dodge them all, but that was looking particularly bad. I mean, the Vayne, it was like first time Vayne into a terrible matchup like Lucian Pyke was going to destroy us early game. Nidalee, is just one of the worst champions in the game. Honestly, I think. I mean, if you're the person did have a high win rate on her, but you just have to completely take over because she has no CC, no utility, no nothing. She is all in on the early game. You have to invade, hard pressure. Like, it just takes a lot of really strong, like, jungle knowledge, really high mechanical skill to hit a lot of your combos. And even if you do everything right, if your lanes are losing, then you can't really invade and pressure. So, it's working way too hard as Nidalee most of the time. And then, like, the Twisted Fate was, like, okay, you know, but they definitely had scaling advantage, too. So, I feel like they had early game advantage, they had scaling advantage, and they had execution advantage. You know, it was just going to be a lot easier for their team to win. You know, they had, like, point click with Vi. They had, like, some extreme snowball potential with things like Pyke on their team. And they had Rise and Akali. They're just huge damage threats. And we didn't have many tanks at all. I mean, all we had was Urgot. And even if I picked a tank, like, the tanks just aren't really that great with Vayne. It looked pretty bad to me. What's up, Grey Graves? Okay, so we can talk about, let's see if there's anything else new. I don't think there's a lot of stuff at Surrender at 20. Movement speed lowered. That just seems bad. Periodically grants single use of another keystone, but there are so many, like, worthless keystones. What if you get, like, a single use fleet footwork or something? Or, like, single use I don't know. Which Senna's? Is there a new Senna's vid? I mean, the game plan's going to be to try to win. Okay, let me go look at that. I haven't seen that yet. Why isn't that on the main page instead of whatever that other stuff is they're showing? Is it a theme? Is this like an actual video? Does it show her abilities? Okay, I mean, just... Okay, where's the actual abilities? I know it's a reaction video, but I want to see, like, what the actual videos are myself without, like, someone else's reaction to it here. And I don't want to get flagged also and get demonetized. Okay, whatever. Let's just look at the wiki. Because I don't want to get demonetized. So damn it, what? They don't have any information on her yet? Okay, this is on like the Twitter. The quality's terrible. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Okay, we're obviously gonna watch it a few times. Alright, hold up. Okay, so it's saying over here what the abilities are. So is that her E? Okay, so her E kind of looks like a Pyke kind of thing where she goes invisible, I think? Okay, the quality's just always that bad at that point in the clip, I think. Okay, so that was her W, which is some kind of projectile, which I assume puts some sort of debuff on him, it looks like. Okay, then it activates. And that was her Q, was something that she just shot. And now this looks like her ult. Boom. Huge shot. And then, okay, then she's picking up like these little ghouls or something. So she's got something kind of like a Thresh passive, it looks like, where you're picking up like these little ghouls. You got some sort of invisibility, skill shot. If you hit the skill shot, it looks like there's some sort of delay, and then you can Q and do a lot of damage. So it looks like it stunned them for a little bit, put them in the spirit realm, and then once somebody dies, it looks like that's when those little souls pop up. After people die, those little ghouls popped up, and you can collect them. Maybe it is ammo for her abilities. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Let's just see. Who's least likely to demonetize me? Who is the person with the smallest subs that I could look at here? Okay, that's just the same thing. Is it just people watching literally the same clip, just doing what I'm doing? So they don't know the actual ability. So they're just speculating, just like me, basically. Looks like everyone's actually looking at the same clip. That one looks a little different. Is there a gameplay spotlight? Is it linked? Oh my god, dude. How many links? Dude, can this guy like self-promote anymore? Is it possible? Okay, I don't know. Let's get... It looks cool, yeah. I don't know how she's supposed to be a support. I mean, maybe some of her abilities, it's like Lulu, they can be offensive or defensive. But it looks like, based on what I've seen, that everybody's just speculating like I am. Oh, wait, here it is. Where... Why does nobody cite their damn source? This is like a freaking, like I'm grading research papers here. Cite your sources, people. How the hell do you know what this is? Okay, they're just speculating. Okay, yeah, it's basically just what I said. Looks like Pyke's Ghostwater Dive, then you got Thresh's thing, Lucian's thing. Okay. So on the 29th, she's coming out. Okay, so they're just speculating, just like me. Okay, so everybody's just like grabbing at straws here. No one knows what. I mean, looks cool. Another invisible champion that collects stuff. Has a big gun that shoots people. Is it dead silent? It doesn't seem silent to me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe turn it up or something like. This is my desktop audio in relationship to my mic. At least as far as I can tell. My mic is slightly louder than the desktop. God bless. All right. You guys can't hear the league right now? Okay, well, let's wait and see if that changes when I get into the game. Okay, let me wait till we get into the game and then we'll see. Because it looks like that should be working. But, I can obviously hear it. And it looks like OBS is picking it up. But if a bunch of people can't hear it, then you can't hear it. So, if it's not working in the game, then I'll have to try to turn it on and then turn it off. Malphite and Jarvan are not going to be fine. Okay, I really don't know. Okay, let me look at desktop audio again here and see if I can do something with it. Okay, so that's there. Okay. Okay, can you guys hear that now? I just turned the audio off and on. I mean, I don't really know what else to do. I'll have to investigate after this if it's still not working. Okay. Yeah, I just turned it, just disabled sound and then turned sound back on.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
And we have no CC, so. Why are we doing this? Like, we're not gonna kill him. Hey, thanks, Blue Badger. I appreciate it. Good luck with those apps. Oh, I gotta change the screen. I'm gonna move the screen over a little bit. That still a little bit on the mini. I'll have to move it after this a little bit more. I just recorded the ADC tier list. I haven't released it yet, but I got it recorded at least. So I'll probably try to release it after this game night. He still has heal, I think, so I don't want to go too hard on it. Dude, Jesus Christ. Really? What is the range? Oh my god. I gotta just chill for a second, try to get mana back. We're not really that far behind on CS and things like that. Certainly did slow down my spell thief generation though for a bit. Probably here. hate this meta so much, man. This guy's been down here 3 times. Like, he literally hasn't even gone to the top side of the map yet. So tilting. He's not even down experience or like CS really. Like barely at all. And he's ganked 3 times. Meanwhile, our jungler dies to Krugs. It's like, what? Okay, well, Garen is ahead a lot, so that's good. Akali's ahead. This is why I feel like I have to play Rakan all the time, because they're just gonna sit here. And there's no, like, there's just no counterplay to it. I mean, they're trying to change that in the preseason, I guess. Like, unless you just sit, like, at your tower the entire laning phase. Which we were doing for the most part. We come out for 1 wave. And of course he's there. It wasn't even that far out. I was like here. And I saw him immediately once he came out of the bush. It was just like flag and drag dead. I could have sidestepped it. Potentially, but... I got my flashback, so I guess that's good. Of course she's going tier Kaisa, so now we're just never getting back in this lane. That's alright, I mean, we can win around other lanes. We do have a lot of scaling, so... we cannot let them get priority, because we don't want them to go check Dragon. They're scared Yi might be coming down, I think.
I'll take it.
Yi's not 2 levels up, they're the same level. They're both 6. If you're talking about this, unless you're talking about something else.
An ally has been slain.
I gotta be careful because if the cat ults me, I'm dead, basically. I could ult her, but we're not gonna be able to kill her because we have mana items instead of 80 items. Maybe if Yi comes down. Almost. Are you sure about that, Mitch? Because it, like, as soon as I read that in the chat, I read it and it was 6-6. Like, they're 7-7 right now. I think maybe you saw something different.
Has been slain. been slain.
'Cause I've been looking pretty carefully at the differences between junglers since I was so tilted off of getting camped there. And I never saw like a 2-level differential. Looked like Yi was up 6 CS or something at one point. I got the heal, I guess, out of him. Yeah. Okay. I mean, now Jarvan's up 2 levels on Yi. But I don't know. It doesn't matter. Hey, what's up, Juan?
Turret plating will soon fall.
Hey, what's up, Juan? Yeah, we've kind of discontinued Viewers Night like maybe a month or so ago. It just the turnout was just really, really low. If we have like, you know, 4 other people that want to come on, you know, we can maybe do something like that. But yeah, we've tried to go away from that just because there were so few people that were watching it.
Shut down. Has destroyed a turret.
Like, a lot of the nights we weren't even getting 4 other people on. And it's like the viewership was just dropping dramatically on it. I mean, it's a cool idea. It's just like, in theory, you know, I think, you know, he's had a lot of complaints from different people that the game quality was just really low, and that's why a lot of people weren't really playing in it, and why a lot of people weren't watching it as well. Because just a lot of people are auto-filled, and just like the normal matchmaking, you know, way that it goes is, or either people are auto-filled or they're just playing like troll picks, or both. And, you know, just people in like bronze getting matched up against people that are like gold and stuff like that. So yeah, just a lot of people were not watching it, and were not, just weren't participating in it. We'd, you know, get less than 10 people. that would want to play in it. And then the viewership was always, you know, was starting to be down like 50%. Hey, what's up, Nicholas? Hey, thanks for being a channel member too. I appreciate it. I'm not calling you out specifically, Grey Graves, but have a hold for a little bit.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I got the creep lock. I can't believe I missed my ult on that. That was sad. I don't know how I missed the ult on that.
Shut down. Double kill.
Hey, what's up, Aaron? Oh, it's going alright. That was it was a really bad ult miss. I thought she was gonna like run back and she ran forward.
Shut down.
Hey, what's up, Vithoria? I mean, even just the legacy of us doing Viewers Night, just like, I'm pretty sure has been something that has just killed Sunday viewership for the most part. Because, like, these last, like, 2 or 3 weeks, we've been getting, like, really, really high numbers on the stream. Like, last night, I think we got over 500 or 600. There have been several times we've held over 400 concurrent viewers. And we've been getting, like, even on kind of like the slower nights, like 200. The only night that was an exception to that was last Sunday. We were still just floating around like 100. And I think it's because everyone thought it was going to be viewers night. Like some of the old guard. So. He's got to, I don't know what he's got to have against that Malphite. He's got to, he just can't run into Malphite like that, I think. We don't have any, Garen can soak the Malphite ult. This, need to replace this mouse for sure. Is it really off cooldown again? That's probably warded. Garen back, so we gotta be really careful here. Malphite probably has his ult, yeah. That's such a troll champ. I've thought about trying Malphite support out. I keep track sometimes. It depends. It just depends on if there's a specific one that I need, like if I need the green buff one. But yeah, I'm not gonna like not cast spells a lot of times. Yeah, that's about what I thought. I don't understand logistically how he does that much damage. I mean, I know he's got a lot of items, but he just like one-shots even with like hardly any items. God, she's gonna live? Okay. Price of auto. Nah. Speaking of OP, man, at least we have Garen. That's good. Sometimes you just gotta fight OP with OP. I mean, like, once they picked... They didn't have I think they had Jarvan, but they didn't have Malphite when I picked Sonus. Not an amazing matchup here. Yeah, both of those basically one-shot me, so it's risky. I just picked Sona because I wanted like a scaling answer to Yuumi. I wanted to just outscale Yuumi in team fights. Wait, who the hell auto-attacked that, bro? gonna take them like 3 or 4 people. Oh god. We obviously can't do that if they're around. I mean, if Garen goes in and soaks. Yeah, don't throw the game on that. We need Garen to come up here and, like, check him. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, we just need Garen to just run at him. I drop Redemption, and just Malphite has to ult him. I mean, if Malphite ults Garen, we basically win. Malphite's really the only threat on their team right now. Just the Malphite deletion threat. No one else really matters. Malphite refused to pull the trigger, and Garen just ran straight at the Jinx and deleted her. Oh, we just going? I mean, I don't have to back. That's fine. Come on, boys. Wait. We're pushing with Baron and she's literally doing Raptors? What? Dude. Why does every ADC have to get carried, man? I mean, I'm kind of getting carried this game, too. Let's be honest. But spin to win, baby. Yeah. 2019, the year of let's make the easiest to play champs in the game feel really OP. I guess earlier on, it was kind of the other extreme, where everyone had to play, like, Irelia, Akali, and all this other stuff. And they're like, wait a minute. The whole season, we haven't had any low mechanical champions that have been powerful, and that's putting too much pressure on our players to have to play complicated champions. Let's just buff the hell out of Garen and Malphite. Let's try to even this out a little bit. Boys, stop farming the jungle. We have Baron. Jesus. At least farm the side lane. This guy's he's like farming everything in the jungle. It's like, dude. Or farm their jungle, like something. Like, if you're gonna AFK farm, at least farm their jungle. But ideally, farm a side wave and put pressure on the towers. That's like literally the worst thing you can do other than just flat out going AFK. When you have Baron, is just to farm your own jungle. It's not like Kai'Sa's even stopping just to go get red buff really quick, which I still think is a bad call, but it's like to get Raptors? When everyone else is pushing, it's not like if everyone's backing to go buy stuff right after Baron and you need like 200 gold to finish off like a core item. You gotta get your, you know, complete your Nashers or something as Kai'Sa. It's like, okay. Probably coffee, yeah, what people have said. I don't know. Or just find some other way to try to get sleep. Take naps. Find more efficient ways to study or do homework so that you have more time to sleep. I tell my students, I mean, you know, you're taught how to read, like, largely very incorrectly in schools. To, like, read in a professional setting. Like, all they teach you is, like, how to actually, like, pronounce and understand words a lot of times. And, you know, they'll tell you some stuff about, like, close reading and how to understand context clues and foreshadowing and stuff like that. They don't tell you how to read efficiently, though. How to actually read so that you can get all your reading done. They always say, read for full comprehension so that you can take this test. It's like, but that's not true. You know, you're not going to remember most of what you read anyways. The vast majority of it, you can't. Like, the human brain is just not meant to process information like that. So you're going to forget, like, 99% of the book. So the key, then, is to figure out how to find what's important in a book and read that and remember that. Now, the trick there, obviously, is trying to figure out, well, what's important. But that's where you have to have, like, a reading mission, like a reason that you're reading the book, what you're looking for, what you think is going to be important. And it depends on the types of reading that you're doing, you know, with that. But I think just trying to read stuff for 100% comprehension, you know, left to right, top to bottom, is a poor reading strategy in college. And a lot of people just won't tell you that. So, like, speed readers, it's not that they actually process the information way faster than other people. It's just that they have figured out ways to identify what's important and to basically skim the rest of the stuff that's not as important. I don't really have a ton of... I mean, I could get something like Mikhail's. I guess I'll get a Mikhail's. I mean, I could get an Ardent Sensor, but this would get somebody out of Chompers, I guess. Well, I have an entire lesson plan about this in my book, but basically, you know, a lot of academic books are, you know, they're designed with this basic premise in mind, that people are not going to read the entire thing, and they're trying to help you find out what's important. You know, a lot of times they'll have really good headers, they'll have really good divisions with chapters. You just gotta learn how to, like, use the chapters, use the headings, use the index, and just have, like, a research. That's what I teach students with research papers. It's like, have a reason why you're reading this book. What do you think you're gonna learn from it? What are you gonna get out of this book? What do you need to know from this book? And, like, what's expendable? Can you read without saying the words in your head? Sort of, yeah, but I mean, it's, once again, it's, you're, like, looking for certain things. You know, reading a, now, some of this is, like, independent, self-guided research. If you're having to read for, like, a science class and there is going to be a pop quiz about random stuff, you know, then maybe you need to read some more. But I'll tell you a trick. In my Biology 101 class, a long time ago, I just went in, sat, listened to lecture in Biology 101, took notes during lecture, and I didn't even read the book. The first week, I read, like, the first chapter. After that, didn't read the book. Got an A in the class. Because I just figured out, well, this is what he's going to ask for on the test because he keeps talking about it in lecture all the time. So that was it. And then I would just go back and just review my notes. And, like, there was a Psychology 110 class I was taking. Didn't even buy the book. I just showed up, listened to lecture, asked questions. I was confused. Now, these are, like, huge lecture hall classes. My biology class had, like, 625 people in it. And my psych class had, like, 100 people in it or whatever. But if I was ever confused about something, I'd come up and ask after class. Got an A in that class too. Now he said like 10% of the stuff won't be covered on the test, but it's multiple choice. You can rule out a lot of the stuff. A lot of it, you could kind of reason your way into what the answer was based on the other information that you had. So, I mean, you can't do that in all classes, but it depends on what you're doing, but a lot of it is just like reading it. I think that using something like Amazon is actually really important too. Hold on, I can show you guys this. This is something I teach my students. Make sure my wife's not logged on here or whatever. Okay, hold on, let me log off of this. Let me show you guys something here real quick. This is some pro tips. This is what people pay thousands of dollars to take my class, and what I get tens of dollars to teach per student. I calculated it up, and literally, the unit I get, I think it was either 1 or 2% of the tuition that students pay to take my class. I get to keep like 2% of it. It was insane. Like there were like students are paying a combined total, especially at this other university that I'm teaching that's a little bit more pricey than the main one that I go to. You know, students in that class were paying combined totals of hundreds of thousands of dollars to take my class, and I get thousands, like 4 digits to teach it. So it's pretty crazy. But anyways, so here's something that I show students. So if we were looking at what was the book that I used? It doesn't matter. So let's say that we're looking at this book, Edward Said, Orientalism, really important book to think about post-colonialism. Like if you're doing research papers, you know, just go and look at like Wikipedia, figure out like really important stuff. So if you go to like, let's say that you heard someone mention Ceylon, you don't know what that is, just make a list of keywords that you want to look up, go look them up on Wikipedia. You're like, oh, Ceylon. Okay, well, that was just the colonial term for Sri Lanka. All right, that's cool. Well, what about this? And then you can go back through and just skim Wikipedia. What you're looking for are just proper nouns. You're looking for dates, people, works, just anything that looks interesting to you as you go through for a research paper. You can't cite Wikipedia itself in most academic settings, but you can cite the stuff down at the bottom that's footnoted. So, you know, if you find something like this, Sri Lanka land tenure, and I haven't clicked on these, so I don't know if this is whatever. But like a lot of these, if there are academic articles down here, you can actually use those, you know, as sources in a lot of circumstances. So you can't use Wikipedia proper, but it can help you build up a vocabulary list. And then that, in turn, can help you find more sources, and you can use some of these references down at the bottom. So it can give you lots of ideas. Everybody knows about Wikipedia. But one thing a lot of people don't use properly is Amazon. I'm not sponsored by Amazon or anything, but it has lots of good features for helping you out in terms of thinking of books. So if you identify a couple of books that are cool, you know, you can click on it, tells you a little bit about it here. One of the really good features is customers who viewed this also viewed. Then you can go through and see, oh, here's some other authors I've never heard of. So if you've never heard of Franz Fanon, you've never heard of Benedict Anderson or whatever, it can give you some more ideas for other books that you might want to use. Michel Foucault. And then, of course, you have the review system. Always take reviews with a grain of salt. But the customers who viewed this also is really huge, because then that lets you know, stuff that's sort of related. And this is really good for academic books, too, because these aren't going to be like, bestsellers most of the time. Then you can also click on the look inside, and then when you go in here, this will tell you all the chapter titles. So you can see if there's something that's really cool in here that you want to use. And a lot of times you don't even have to use like the whole book. If you're just interested in ideas about frontiers and geography or whatever it is, what is the concept of Oriental? What does knowing the Oriental mean? You can click on that stuff, and that's interesting. Usually they let you see some of the introductions, so you can kind of get a feel for how the writer is, if that's something you actually want to read, if it's something that's going to be useful. Then a lot of times these old school books, if you go down to the bottom, can also get an index, which is like an old school search engine. So you can see, does it mention Max Weber, for example? You like that sociologist? Yeah, it's got it mentioned on page 259 and 350. So then you can just kind of flip through, and if there are specific topics you want to see, then you can get it. So I think that's super helpful. That's something that I always recommend to my students is use a combination of Wikipedia and Amazon to sort of start your searches up. And then, if you're a student at a major university, don't buy the books off Amazon. Your library either has it or it can probably access it through like interlibrary loan. So you just get a list of books that you want. You go to your university and you search for those books, and then you go get them off the shelf. And a nice way that it's organized at most universities too is it's organized by subject matter. So if you find one book about your topic that you're interested in, then usually it's going to be on a shelf, and the entire shelf is going to be about books that are about a similar topic. So if you find one good scholarly book, a lot of times you can just go in and then just start pulling books off the shelf, look at the table of contents, look at the index. You can find all of your sources for a research paper in probably, an hour or less off of that. And that's so much easier than just flipping through like JSTOR or, these other kind of databases where you're just kind of, playing guess and check and hopefully you're getting a good article. Like, the books are so much easier. They're easier to read, they're easier to find, and they usually have a lot better reputation. So that's my advice. Hey, what's up, Carlos? We're still P4, man. We'll just do Rakan because they have an AD assassin. I don't know what else they're doing.
Let's dance.
Hey, Kamoy, thanks for coming out, bud. Okay, well, yeah, if you're in high school, if you're not in college. Jesse asks, is this the way high school has always been, or is it just too easy now? I was an undergrad many years ago, and I'm not your average Joe in high school or at the university also. I had a triple major in English, philosophy, and religious studies with like a 3.94 GPA. That's why, I was saying that not everybody, I don't recommend everybody doing some of those extreme shortcuts that I was doing there, like not buying the book for the class. But, even if it's not like that, for a lot of the stuff that people are taking, I still think there are always like just more efficient ways to study and to do things. I think it just depends on what people mean by too easy. You got to remember that like college is basically high school part 2 for a lot of students now. A lot of kids coming through college these days, like, it's not probably like it was 50 years ago. Like, it's not, most people coming through aren't looking to become, like, part of the academic elite, Most people are going to college a lot of times because their parents told them to. And they're not sure what they want to do. And they do have a hard time, And a lot of people just want some kind of office job or just some kind of secure job, And so it's like, are some of these classes too easy, like relative to in the past they were harder? Some of them were probably harder in the past in some respects, depending on what you mean, Back in the day, the standards were probably a lot higher because there were a lot less people that went. You didn't have to go to college if you just wanted to sell corporate furniture or something like that. Or if you wanted to go into pharmaceutical sales, you probably didn't have to go to college as much, right? It was just like you would just be an apprentice. You would just kind of learn. You would, just graduate high school at 18 and work your way up or something. But Now a lot of stuff that you used to be able to get without higher education requires higher education. So they have to, you know, water down some of the expectations a little bit in some classes. Hey, what's up, Milkshake Buddy? And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Tips for playing Jhin. So yeah, I mean, some students blast right through, but I'll tell you there are a lot of students that also struggle in some of my classes to get stuff that I would think would be fairly fundamental. Tips for playing with Jhin. I don't know. I'm not a Jhin expert. Obviously, you just want to kind of intimidate your lane when you have that fourth shot. Like, just don't use it immediately. Like, just see if you can stand up and zone them off of a CS or two. I need to remove some of these Nightbot things. Like the stay hydrated is, I mean, it's cool and everything, but it's just like kind of superfluous.
We are seen dancing and not insane. Those who can't hear the music.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
And
How was that? Oh, that was this league teaser thing.
Minions have spawned.
Okay.
Gotta get myself hyped. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Woo! All right.
Yeah, some stuff is harder, some stuff it's easier. It just depends. I didn't vet this one. Hopefully, it'll be all right. I'm gonna have to hold that. I mean, I don't see enough Jhin throw their W when someone's standing on a trap fast enough. That's a big one. Because they get the stun if they're caught out. So if the trap has revealed them and they get hit by the W, then they do get rooted. And if they get rooted in the W, in the trap, then it does a lot of damage. So I see a lot of Jhins just not throw it fast enough when someone's like stepping on a trap. Zyra is, right now at least, giving us kind of a free pass in this lane, which is good. Good for us, anyways. I don't know what the bonus is today. I didn't look and see.
First love. An enemy has been slain.
Nice. lazy Annie skin.
I dig seeing stuff.
I hate having to use my wards in the bush like that, but I think I just need to chill more in lane. Like, I'm trying to be too aggressive too early with some of these champs and some of these matchups. At this elo bracket, you want to be aggressive, but at the same time, you know, sometimes if your AD carry's just not feeling it, you just got to look for your opportunities in the mid game.
I do not wish to kill the mortals. I want them to cover the music.
That was spooky.
Is my cloak right? Yes, it is. Oh, work.
She's gonna get some resets here. I mean, Akali's getting some work done.
The only way to magic is to plunge into it. Move. Dance. Dance.
I mean, like, this is taking camp to a whole new level. Wait, how the hell did he see that? No, dude, run. Why? Why did he run up on that? What on earth? What is wrong?
Humans made promises.
I mean, it was nowhere close. Like, I understand throwing the E and maybe taking a step towards him to get him off of the Caitlyn, but why would you keep running? Okay, thanks, American. I appreciate it. Good luck, buddy.
I'm gonna live forever.
Oh, did the trap reveal it? How did he get a vision that far over there, though? I think I turned into the trap when I died. Right?
Why is it taking so long to get
I
back?
think I turned into the trap. I don't think there's any way he had a trap in that bush. Diana must have warded it or something.
Peekaboo.
Did he have a trap in the bush? I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. I did not think... I thought Diana was the only person who was even remotely close to that area.
I don't need any.
So I think she warded it, and then I turned into a trap. Because after you die, you do turn into a temporary trap that blows up with Jhin. Or a flower, or whatever it is.
Don't take a lot of words.
I think Diana just had it warded, and I just didn't see her ward it. when she came over the first time, when she stepped in that bush.
An enemy has been slain.
How far behind? We're actually not that far behind in CS. Actually, in items, we're not that far behind either. Strangely enough. Like, we're behind boots. That's basically it. So he must be sitting on a lot of gold, but it's still going to be hard to kill him.
I'm just trying to live the moment. Oh, crap. I hate having to have a plan.
An ally has been slain.
I don't want a war.
Diana feels like she's pretty decent against other assassins. Like, if you don't get camped. I need to go camper, though. Really? We're just all stacking?
I am only as wild as you.
3 people just randomly went middle? Okay. Well, I mean, it's a good call, I guess. Very random rotation by the Jhin.
I will make them fear.
I mean, it got them a lot of... It got them what they wanted. Yeah, what are they getting that? I mean, they might do Rift and then just rotate top. No, Jhin went back bottom. Okay, nice. Their jungler was top, I'm pretty sure, so I should be able to get a couple of wards in here.
Yep. If I'm gonna see the human world, I need to start.
Okay, no, actually, he's right there. So that was a little more dangerous than I thought, but...
Our magic is a fury. It is a song you cannot resist.
Every road.
Get jumped on. Akali? What the...
I'm gonna turn this place down. Then help them build it
She's
back
full
up.
health.
So
Like,
I
why
can
would you
burn
back
it
up so
down.
much? You got to bait, man. I'm gonna shield you. They have that worded too.
I'm getting impatient.
An enemy has been slain. Turret plating will soon fall. An ally has been slain.
I'm dead.
Has been destroyed.
busted up. Alright,
The universe loves me.
Hey, what's up, Master?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yes, Senna's supposed to be a support. She's supposed to be a ranged, physical damage dealing support. It's always confusing because she's supposed to be a ranged ADC support, but it's not like Ashe. It's closer to like Pyke than it is to Ashe, if that makes sense. They're gonna have to change the items. I mean, they're trying to change the lethality items. I didn't see anything that looked like a heal like it did in like the concept video or whatever, or a shield. But some of them could have multiple sorts of purposes.
I'll just put that there. That's a good place.
Can we? I'll have to give that up and come up here.
Magic is supposed to be scary. Love is supposed to hurt. Ecstasy needs a little.
Come on, can we do this? I'm dead. Why are we hesitating? Like, we're giving them all time to get over here. We're losing all of our vision. People are trolling. Kill the Diana. Like, seriously. Like, we could have done that a minute ago.
Rampage.
It's a Diana. She has no escapes. Yeah, there's one or two people there, but, like, we delete her. We had like 3 or 4 people stacked on it, and we didn't take advantage of that as much as we should have.
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do. When you open your eyes.
Guess we just don't have any gap closers. I'm wondering if I shouldn't just rush something like Righteous here. To be a little tankier.
An enemy has been slain.
Because the Caitlyn's just not, doesn't matter. I just need to be able to like rotate and get to people faster.
I need my love to hurt. I need the world to be scary. I don't apologize for it. I feel good.
Yeah. That was rough. I probably shouldn't have gone for that. I thought if I get that knock up on her, then I could E back to the Caitlyn, but everybody was just like a step too far behind. Probably a little ambitious on that one. Jen is really fed. If someone comes to clear that, we can get them. I mean, someone's gonna come clear it, I'll guarantee you.
I'm here. I'm gone.
Okay, Akali's getting muted. We have these numbers in like so many different situations, and we're just like never pulling the trigger or doing anything. Everyone's just like playing so timidly. And we're just losing all of our advantages. Like, we had a 5v, if all of them show up, we had a 5v4 because Diana's bottom with Ignite. It's like they're not that far ahead. They're kind of ahead. But like, we gotta be able to fight these 4v5s. Come on, yeah, get her.
danced upon the
despawn.
An enemy has been slain.
Akali, this Akali right here is question marking people. Okay, bro.
Turn in, turn on, drop out.
Hit the Diana. Okay, so they obviously had that warded.
I don't want the world.
What's up, Child of Madness? Too gifted, I guess. Golly, it's broke answer. I mean, I've screwed up some in this game too, but I'm also not question marking people. Caitlyn have ult? No, she shouldn't have ult. Oh, now she's got it. Can't spot him fast enough. Bro, like, he's stronger than you. Alright. Come on, let's go ahead and pick her up. Rounding up the clowns. Hey, thanks, Dylan. I appreciate it. Hope your raids are going well. Thanks for stopping by, friend. Are they on Baron? They might be. Yeah. Oh, Quinn's not on it. No, they're not on it. Yeah, that slow on Righteous is pretty good. I mean, maybe Righteous is something I should consider more often if our AD carry's like not doing that well.
Let's see what the Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to entertain myself. But you too!
There you go, nice. I should have ignited faster. I was trying to save my ignite. There's no way they're doing it without their jungler, right? I don't think we can do it. We're too low. I mean, I need to get out.
They're gonna try and test me?
Yeah, I should have ignited her immediately. I thought we'd blow her up faster. I didn't want to waste my ignite, but it's too greedy. If we were to kill that much cleaner, then we maybe could have Baroned if we didn't take that much damage. But because I delayed it, she did a lot more damage than she should have, and what? Okay. I just don't have any priority.
Ain't nothing I say should be taken serious. Why is it true? The world's a big place. Don't want to miss any.
An ally has been slain.
Look at things the right way.
Did Caitlyn really just try to one-on-one that Diana?
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
So Caitlyn ran down there to try to farm, what, like golems or something? She tried to 1v1 the Diana? For real? That's how this game is. Nope, that's how it ends. Hey, what's up, Jared? I mean, what actually happened there? Let me look on the mini-map here. Was it literally she was going down there for golems? I mean, there's no way Diana forces the fight on her, right? Because we saw it. Hold on, let me go see. Like, what actually happened there? Okay, I'm just looking at the mini-map here. Okay, so, hold on. Why did she go bottom in the first place? Alright, so we win the dragon fight. We're all pinging, hey, let's go position around Baron. We have vision on it. 2 of them are dead. Caitlyn's like, nah, man. I'm gonna go down here and get this side lane without teleport. Okay. So she's walking over there, getting the side lane. There's Diana. Plain view. Nothing sneaky about it. She's right there. There's even a ward there. We know she's still there. Okay, Caitlyn's rotating up. She's like, oh, wait. Maybe I should fight this. She's like, nah, hold on. I'm not going to try to fight this. I'm going to go down here and see if I can 1v1 their Diana. And Diana, like, literally one-shots her. Okay, well, I guess that's it. It's that simple. Well, I don't know. I mean, she walked right up to a Diana with not even a tower. I mean, the tower doesn't matter at that point. Diana's still going to one-shot her. I don't even think Diana has to hit her Q. Yeah, no, she should have just pressured Baron with us. If she was at that fight, we easily win the Baron, hands down. Diana gets inhibitor, we get Baron, fine, reset. Juggernaut support. I don't know what you mean. There's a lot of tanky supports. If you mean supports that are gonna like rush Trinity Force, that's probably not gonna happen. Kale, I guess. Yeah, I mean most tanky type of supports right now, or most of the mainline supports are tanky-ish supports. Malphite.
Probably gonna be an AP Malphite too.
Oh yeah.
Alright, free wins. Let's get this, Professor.
That's right.
GG easy.
Lancaster asks, how did I balance student and personal life? I mean, it's hard, you know. Typically, you have to kind of shortcut a couple of your classes, basically. I mean, it depends on how much you're doing and which kinds of classes you're taking. I mean, I had to withdraw from one class. I think it was junior year. I was working 32 hours in a restaurant, dating this girl that took up a lot of time, and I was taking, I had 3 majors, and I was taking 6 300 or 400 level humanities classes, which all had a ton of reading. And I just eventually, there was this one religious studies class I was taking, and this guy was assigning like 100 pages a night or whatever, which just seemed like just a crazy amount at the time. It's like nothing on grad school, but for undergrad, for a junior, that was a lot. And so I was eventually had to withdraw from that class. And then I think there were a couple of classes you can kind of get a read on it, like, you know, do you really have to do all of that reading? You can like try to do like, I was actually talking earlier, if you rewind in the stream, I think right before that game, I was talking about how to improve like research efficiency on open topics using like Amazon and Wikipedia, and just like how to source better. But it really depends on like your major and stuff like that too. You know, a lot of my classes topics were very open-ended, and it was just a lot of reading and kind of creativity and coming up with topics and making arguments and things like that. If it's you know, if it's something like you're an engineering major or you're pre-med or something like that, and it's just a lot of like memorization, I don't know that as much. You just have to figure out what you think is important and just basically read faster. Group study stuff is really helpful if you can find a group of friends to help you stay on point. I remember in high school, for my calculus classes, I was like one of the weaker students in that class. And I'd study with my friends that were a lot smarter than me. We'd go over and just work through the homework. You know, they'd help me out, and then we'd play some video games, basketball, you know, whatever after that. And when I was studying for my exams as a master's student, I met like a year early with 3 other students. And we would just every week, we'd pick, you know, a few books we were supposed to read off of it, read them, and then show up and talk about it. So I think like just having groups to help you out, try to set like reasonable like time frames and try to keep the schedule, which is hard, but just say, hey, I'm gonna do this for an hour today before I go do something else. So, I don't know. Those are all the tips I got for you, but yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I worked all throughout college and I was taking a bunch of classes. I'm still not even sure how I did that by today's standards, but let me mute that.
Wait, do I need to mute something?
No, I was trying to. This Alistar is just like spamming the cowbell down bottom.
Oh, okay. I thought I was like, I was making noises. I was like, oh, my bad. Alright, we can do a level 2 here if you guys want.
Hey, what's up, Jennifer? Okay, yeah, well, sorry, I was looking at the chat. Yeah, I don't know what happened a couple weeks ago. Yeah, we just started blowing up in viewers. I think YouTube just hooked us up. This time of night, I don't really have a good explanation for it. Yeah, we got over 800 like a few days ago. Yeah, we've been consistently getting over 300 or 400. Yeah. I think it might have been, I think that was junior year also, where I had 2 jobs actually. I forgot about that because I was an arts and science advisor. I remember during the summertime of that year, I worked like 37 days in a row between the restaurant and the arts and science gig.
No! I should have held it.
That's fine. Yeah, it's great. We've had a bunch of awesome people in here. Launched the view bot for me. Hey, maybe somebody did. I don't know. Don't tell me about it.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about
Seriously.
it. But there have been a lot of people that have been chatting too that I haven't. There's been a lot of old friends we haven't seen in a while too. There's been a lot of new people also in the chat, so there is organically quite a few people. So it seems.
Let's try it one more time. Third time's a charm.
Yeah, it's in traffic. Okay, here we go.
Perfect.
Oh, it's Jungle Malphite, okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen him at all. I'm guessing he just farmed my top side.
Yeah, he's probably power farm 6.
Yeah.
Probably
Which I farmed his. Yeah.
Probably counter jungled you and you're like, okay, lol.
Yeah, well, I mean, I took his bot side, so.
Yeah. Counter jungling in 2019.
Yeah, we just split the map in half, and I just stayed in bot, and he didn't pressure anything on his side, so. Not that he really can.
That's how you do it. I didn't actually figure out how to mute the cowbell, but I'm gonna mute it. It's, I don't know. It's really annoying after a while, I think. Like, it's cute for the first, 15 seconds, but...
You can't milk those.
That's right. Oh my gosh. I think his head's probably dead. Well, he traded at least. Does he get out from Alistar? Oh my god, Alistar is such a weak champ right now. Like, if that was Leona or Pyke or Nautilus, there's no way he gets out of that. Realize he doesn't have any defensive steroid until he gets to 6 either. It's like pre-6, he just gets. I mean, he like engaged on our Jinx and had to flash away after he engaged because we're just putting so much more damage back on him. The current year meme? Do I? What is the current year meme?
Year meme? What?
Am I a meme ward? Am I hip?
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes I think so. Hey, there he is.
An enemy has been slain.
What a free dive. That's literally GG for topside. She backed and walked back up and died instantly again.
Yeah, that's a rough sequence.
Yep. Renekton's gonna get first tower already.
That's what I like to see.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
No. Close.
Mocked by the void.
I wish they would just lower all the activatables to like 1 minute like they used to be again, like Righteous Glory and Australia's. Even if they have to lower the stats a little bit. Because the active's the fun part, man. They really should just like buff the actives. Like nerf the stats on them, but lower the cooldowns. I'm gonna act like I'm roaming mid here, and let's see if they make a move on her or not.
I can't land Qs today.
I don't really have any boots, so it's hard to actually roam. This is something that I don't do often enough that I probably could be doing, is the fake roam in the river bush.
Yeah, then regank your own lane.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I should have a collie dead.
I dead. Damn, almost. That was a good dodge by her. Oh, is he actually gonna die?
I'm actually gonna die because I couldn't get my R off.
Nah.
At least I would have killed
Who's their
somebody
mid-
bad.
mid laner's Yasuo, okay. Nah, LSR Yasuo is kind of gross. They gotta. Oh god.
Yeah, he's super far
there he
behind,
is.
though.
Well,
Whereas Renekton's super far ahead. Nice.
yeah. Renekton. We're like trying to run out. Renekton's like, nah, and he's just in there like 1v3. Nothing to see here. He didn't even go for Shojin. He's got Cleaver.
Hey, dude's got like 8 plates already this game.
That's a hungry gator.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the E is the wave clear. The W, I mean, W's kind of wave clear, but not really the shield. Let me switch this. Okay, so your E is a lot of AoE damage in fights. It's your wave clear, and it lowers the cooldown, increases the damage every time you put points into it. So That's basically all of your damage. I've been experimenting with maxing Q second because your shield is pretty weak, like with points in it. So I think maybe hook second is better, but yeah, it's just like you're giving up a lot of damage to go for hook. And there are just some champions like that where you just get something other than your hook. A lot of the hook champions, you know, you kind of upgrade your hook, but like Leona, you max your defense first, your W. That's a lot more damage and more survivability. So it just kind of depends, but I think his E is really like where you want to be most of the time. Whether you max the Q or the W second, that's more debatable. I used to max the W, but they've buffed the Q several times over the years, so. Yeah, we had like I said, we had like 800 a couple of days ago. We just out of nowhere, we've just spiked. And this is like my lowest rank I've been all season too. Basically, it's like P4. Sitting here rocking out the, you know, 150 viewers when I was Diamond. Maybe that's the trick. I just need to go down into like Iron or something. I'll probably be at 10,000 views.
Yeah, you like Keemstar. Or not Keemstar, man, what's that guy's name that's bronze that always streams?
I'm not sure. Really? Oh, they got him, right? Okay, I was trying to hand that off to you. I was like, man, I'm gonna feel real bad.
yeah, don't do. Yeah, I know. Man, Akeem, maybe that's him. I don't know.
Maybe.
He's a bronze. He's a pretty popular streamer though.
Hey, I mean, sometimes it's just the personality.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, and it's not like he's like a variety streamer either, where he's just like doesn't play League of Legends. He only streams League.
Hey, man, people enjoying it.
It's awesome.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's just YouTube started really recommending live content more, and I'm probably one of the only live streamers for League this time of night. That's what I assume. I don't know. Because, yeah, like, my guides haven't really been getting that much. Like, I released a Nautilus guide who's a really popular champion right now. I think it was either last week or the week before. And it only got, like, 200 or 300 views. So it's not like there's a specific guide I released. It's
Yeah.
bringing everybody in, so.
I think Worlds and maybe the 10-year anniversary helped, too.
Just get
With
people
them announcing
interested
all
in it again.
those games. Yeah, talking about Riot again.
Fortnite, I think, has dropped off a little bit, too. Their new season, I don't know a ton about it, but maybe their new season's just not as successful.
Yeah. Their hype for it was very successful, I know that.
Yeah.
They
Maybe
had like
not,
4.6 million viewers.
Maybe there's just, I don't know what it is. I mean, League is more popular on Worlds, I think. But
Yeah, it's fun.
yeah, we gotta watch out for.
I'm not there, I'm actually farming stuff.
Gotcha. Makes me smile. Kadeem. Hey, man. I guess if you can just, you know, take a bunch of verbal abuse with a smile and make a ton of money off of it, then why not? Is it a new game? I don't know. I don't keep up with Fortnite at all. I'm just speculating. Because League's viewership has been up a lot more, even on Twitch, even without Worlds. That's not quite, yeah.
Ah.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh yeah, so it's dead. Nice.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Iman. I appreciate it. So yeah, I don't know what's up, but I'm obviously very thankful and happy everybody's coming in, chilling out. Yeah,
Well, you saved Jinx.
yeah.
Maybe.
Get out, Jinx. Get out, Jinx.
She's like trying to make it so you just entered for nothing, like walking
Yeah.
back in.
I maybe could have just run to the left and gotten out too. I'm not sure. Yeah, the Jinx did a really good job flashing that.
Yeah, we just lose this mid. Do we want to fight it? I don't think we want to fight this.
I kind of want to try Righteous again. I mean, Jinx is kind of far ahead, but like that. I'm gonna try it. I kind of liked it on Rakan. Like the having to wait on 1100 gold sucks, but
Enemy killing
getting the extra survivability, like that extra HP, is pretty big. And of course the engage. Like you're losing the damage on the auto attacks with Jinx, but yeah, I was probably dead either way.
Huh. Okay, I guess I'm just dead now too. Yeah, I was just trying to get vision for Drake. I knew Malphite didn't have R, but they're just faster than me, because, I don't know. Dang.
Nah, just give that up, man. You're gonna get like killed over the wall or something. It's like a 0% chance she steals that. Hey, thanks, Lucas. What time? It is 12:53 a.m. here. Need to maybe try to put pressure on Baron soon.
Yeah, we have to kind of close this out, or we're going to be in trouble. Me getting caught there did not help. That's not really that bad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna push this up.
Okay.
An
Yeah.
enemy has been slain.
I guess we can just keep pushing here.
Yeah, just keep pushing until somebody shows up. They're pressuring bottom. Got some wards in their jungle. Or someone to match us and we can take some of their jungle on the way out.
Yeah, I definitely want those Krugs. I'm drooling over those things. Yummy XP! Alright. Finally.
Shared the same home.
We're about to turn this Kali 45 degrees.
Yes. Oh no.
Oh my god. Oh, that. Plus some output.
I never doubted it. Woot.
See, that's where spamming a bunch of E's for people wondering matters. Like, I probably did a lot of damage off of those E's for a support. I mean, each E can do like 300 damage per person. They can hit them twice.
No. What is happening?
What did he die off of?
Yeah, a minion. He got executed by a minion.
Oh my gosh.
And they DC'd. This is horrible. Yeah, I guess I just have to. If we flash Malphite our next fight, I guess we just win.
Basically, yeah.
Jinx has both summoners. Should be free.
Go with that, and then I want Knight's Vow or a second
Killing spree.
with the Zeeks.
Shut down.
I go Vow for just more
An
survivability.
enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I'm going for the win, baby.
Nice.
Killing spree.
Yay.
Victorious Aatrox. Yeah, I'm like, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, we should definitely be pushing waves. My bad, my bad.
Your team has
That's alright.
destroyed a turret.
Thought something was about to go down up in that top lane.
It might just be AK at this point. No problem. Maybe not.
Dude, why are they so fast? Oh, it's the Cloud Drake.
Yeah, that Cloud Drake.
Sheesh.
That's good.
I really want to get an insect here, but
I mean, Aatrox has been really popular and powerful over the course of the season, so I don't think he has a ton of skin. I don't really know.
this is not good, prof. Maybe? Oh, calculated.
Got him. They don't get that mount right.
Aww. I was just gonna insect for the fun of it.
Now it's
But he
starting to
died.
hang out of it there. I like it.
I know. We just collapsed though. I mean, we were just so much stronger. It didn't matter how we started fights as long as we started one.
Sadie likes it too. Isn't
Sweet.
it right, Sadie? She's like, bro, I don't care. Just feed me. Sweet. That's how you do it, boys and girls. You just just duo with a jungler and just tell them to sit on the bottom, like no matter what. It's ganked 3 times in a row.
Yeah, you just get all their sums in your first 2 ganks and come back for the 3rd gank. They'll have no chance.
That's it,
honestly.
Just say, you know what, enemy, you can have my jungle. I don't care. I'm just gonna sit on bottom.
Yeah, well, they split the map in half, man. It's awesome.
And he got the poopy half.
Yeah, truly. He's like up there top trying to gank Renekton, and Renekton's 2v1 and everybody.
Nice pet, Yumi. That's right. I should like dress her up for Halloween like Yumi. I should get her to just like sleep, just get a huge book, open it up, and get her to sleep on it. She would totally do that.
Yeah, it'd be a cool like Twitter, not like profile picture, but background.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I was gonna dress her up like a Wall Street fat cat for the last couple of years, but now she's not fat anymore after she got hyperthyroidism. But we could make her a Yumi, couldn't we? Oh, I touched her. Now it's on. As soon as you touch her, she's like, "Oh, does that mean it's food? Is that what it means? Is it food?" Sadie and Rory always wanting that food. What's up with all these animals wanting sustenance?
I see you lack judgment.
Prof, do you like sushi?
It's little beasts. I've never really eaten sushi that much. I do like fish, but I don't know. It
That's
might
my
be,
favorite.
might be a
I
little-
love that stuff.
I tried it before. I went to like some sushi bar with some girls from work years ago, and I was like, okay, but I don't know. I have a very unrefined palate.
Yeah,
There's a
I
lot
had
of flavor
fried
there.
sushi. Fried sushi's the way to go. It's the most American way you can eat sushi. It's so good.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's good. I don't know. They had like, it was like some, I don't know if it was like spring rolls or what. It had like some other, the fish itself was fine, but it was the other stuff that it was like wrapped in and with. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
My tastes are
Yeah, I really like it. I really like it. They have in Vegas. They have a bunch of all-you-can-eat sushi buffets, where they like you can eat as much as you. Obviously, it's just a buffet, but for sushi, it's actually really cool and they're really inexpensive for the quality of sushi you get because they just churn out so much.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Check
It's a
it
really
out.
good like date spot.
I do like, you know, we don't go out to eat a lot, but if like we're on a vacation or something, I do usually like some nice fish. Although there aren't that many places that serve kind of the high end fish or higher end, like halibut and stuff like that, or stuff that I consider higher end fish. Bonefish used to have that all the time, and it was awesome. They'd have like, I remember halibut was great, and then they'd have like butterfish and all these, you know, more exotic, tasty kind of fish, and then stopped offering them because they don't get as much margin on it. You know, they don't make as much money. You know, I think it was like a halibut they got for like $18 a pound, and they were selling like 6-ounce fillets of it for like 22 or 23 bucks at the time. Versus,
Wow.
You know, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm gonna look these guys up.
Let's go Nautilus, I guess, again. I mean, my Rakan, actually, I have a good win rate versus Leona, but it's not supposed to be very good versus Leona. I'll just go Nautilus again, whatever.
Your Kais has a negative win rate on 45 games. Just like I do.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with dodging this one. Olaf's pretty good against me.
I mean, it's up to you. I don't care. I've already used my 3-pointer. I think, I mean, I don't have the stats in front of me, but you can make the call. Either way is fine. I trust you.
Alright. That was your first mistake. Sheesh. Our Swain's pretty good. He plays Swain a lot. That's good enough for me. I'm sold.
Nice. But yeah, like with tilapia or salmon or something like that, it was you know, they could pay, it was like $3 a pound or something, and they would sell it for like $16. You know, they'd make like 8 times what they paid for it, but like halibut, they'd only make, you know, at the end of the day, 2 or 3 times. So restaurants, actually, most of them don't make a lot of money off of their food. It's usually the alcohol.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, the soft drinks, they make a ton off of soft drinks. Cause they
Oh, they charge like $250 for those things, man.
Yeah, you get like and they get these like highly concentrated like packs of like super concentrated soft drink that they put through this,
Yeah, it's like a
special
syrup,
system.
right?
Yeah, it's like a syrup. And they get like, I don't know, they might pay $10 or $15 for a box of that, maybe not even that much, and then it makes like 300 Cokes or something like that. So yeah, they make huge money off of soft drinks and alcohol.
Wow.
But they would like to make as much money as possible off of the food they serve, though. Things like pasta, they make a a killing anywhere that serves pasta. If it's not a protein, they're probably making $1 million off of it. But there's a lot of cost too. You know, I was really good friends with the managers that I worked with at Bonefish for 8 years, which is why I remember all of these things. I'm always complaining about these things. But yeah, just like anytime anyone breaks a dish or whatever, remember my one manager is just like, I can just see dollar bills flying out the window every time I hear the glass shatter. They gotta pay everybody. People are always messing up food, ordering the wrong stuff, dropping dishes. Gotta keep the lights on, gotta pay the janitors. Just all this overhead. So it seems like, man, that's highway robbery. Why are they charging this much when I could just go to the store and buy, a pound of salmon for a fourth of the cost? It's like, yeah, you could, but you're also not having to pay for all those broken dishes and the janitors and the rent and all that other stuff. So
yeah, you can get a 2-liter of Coke for like $2 too.
that's right.
Instead of just getting like a drink of it,
Yeah, exactly. You're paying for the experience. That's what they would always say.
Yeah.
Yeah, people in chat, Carlos is saying that too, and yeah, anyone that's been in the restaurant is gonna be familiar with those things. Doesn't your I don't know if that was your girlfriend or the person who was talking on the phone the one time was talking about the
Yeah,
restaurant.
that was my girlfriend.
What kind of a restaurant does she work in?
It's It's a really nice restaurant. There's like a very big tourist attraction where I live
Okay.
in Lake Havasu, and it's a restaurant by that,
Okay.
and it's pretty awesome.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Sweet. Dude, there's like this crazy like resort type of thing kind of near where I live, and I would not have suspected it at all in this like small town. I just learned about this recently. I'd never heard about it my whole life, but there's like people that fly in on private helicopters and stuff. Like these like celebrities and stuff stay at this place. It's like really secret,
Wow.
kind of like up in the mountains, and it's like I don't know, $5,000 a night, $4,000 a night at this place.
What?
Yeah, but I know some people
Wow.
that like work there now. And one
Insane.
guy was like training. He's like, I'm gonna be a sommelier, or I'm trying to be a sommelier at this place. And I'm like, what is that? And then
Yeah.
he's like, oh, a wine specialist. I'm like, they need their own separate wine specialist there. He's like, yeah. It's like, okay,
Yeah, their butler has a butler there, man.
that's right.
Just what I wanted.
But yeah, it is not.
Sheesh.
It's not a ritzy town. But right, I'm not gonna care.
Let's do it. I'm here.
Okay, well, got that.
I'll be back.
That's right.
I think Jax actually started his blue though. He did.
What's up, M15? But yeah, I was like, well, that's cool, I guess. Got something ritzy.
Yeah, I mean the London Bridge is here, like the real London Bridge is where I live in Arizona. How weird is that? They took like the guy bought all the actual parts and they put it back together.
Dang, that's crazy.
An enemy
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but yeah. So I can go like walk on the London Bridge, right by my house. It's kind of weird.
Nice.
No. Whoa. Alright. Well, I killed mid lane, but mid lane roamed a little too much, so he's actually still behind.
Hmm.
That's a little rough.
ally has been slain.
That was her cooldowns, right? Need to clear out these minions. So we can actually fight. I don't know why Kaisa is just like pumping the brakes here. I need to be like.
It's fine, kill this guy. Please. Nice. No, Kaisa!
No!
I don't have any energy! Oh, that was so close.
Damn, if I would have hit that hook, it would have been clean.
Kaisa just had to walk to me and I would have shielded her. I don't know why. She was like, no, don't shield me.
She probably just wasn't looking. Here, let's push this one more.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's so
if I would have
tilting.
hit that hook, we would have had all of it clean. But I think I missed like 2 hooks in that sequence.
Wow, you're higher level than me. That's not good. What?
Guess I got some solo XP there.
I
Got a lot of
guess
kills
so,
and
man.
assists. Hey, Nautilus. 800. Oh, we did crack 800. Nice. You're cranking.
ADC Nautilus.
Yeah, y'all are making it difficult for me to go to sleep, man. Getting so many people in here all the time. I'm just like, I can't go to sleep with that many people watching. Yeah. I think I missed one earlier too. Missed a couple. Just a couple close ones there. Nice thing about Nautilus though, when you get 6, you just press R and they're like stunned for years and you really can't miss your hook at that point.
An
Dang, man.
has been slain.
Nara is having a troubling start, I would say.
Yeah. And Nars not really played very much. There's probably a reason for that.
Sheesh, man. This guy's level 6 too. Like,
Okay, we gotta get out of here. Jax is creeping. Dude, real? Jack's gonna start camping. Is he on? Okay, he's leaving. We're not even really ahead of them. Despite all those kills. Let's see if Zaya didn't get that kill. Hey, thanks, Kurt. I don't know, YouTube has blessed us. It's like you came back from your wicked ways at Twitch. We shall show you some favor.
yeah.
I repented.
Yeah. They're like, now you know we're really the best.
That's right. Let us show you our true power.
Yeah.
We are the one true media god.
Truly.
There will be no
Mixer's
more idolatry.
trying. Mixer's trying, man, but they keep signing people, but their viewers just don't go up. Like if you have 100,000 viewers on Twitch like Ninja did, you're just gonna go to Mixer and have like 70,000.
Yeah.
It's like, why would anyone want to do that? But they pay him more money, so Mixer just pays more money for like less of what Twitch gets, you know?
Basically, yeah. I heard there was something about that. I don't remember where I saw this. It was just some random like news thing that popped up. Might have been under like a Google recommended or something. Well, she's not 6 yet. She missed a lot of the okay.
I don't think this game can happen.
Can we get Leona here?
Yeah, I have to help mid.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna rotate over there.
Has been slain.
I'm coming. Leona's trailing me,
Has
but
been slain. Killing
okay, I'm coming back. It was something about he wanted a bunch of extra licensing stuff too. I don't remember everything that was about it, like more media deals and crap like that, and they weren't gonna give it to him.
Ninja?
Yeah.
Why he left Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That makes sense too.
So he said he was trying to tell them for like a while, like, hey, I really want to be able to do this. Let me do it. And they're just like, no. They wouldn't let him out of certain contractual obligations or whatever, and so that's what he said, or his girlfriend or something said that was what he was all about.
Yeah, maybe it could have been like that. He might have even approached Mixer.
Yeah, and Mixer's probably like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
He's like, can I go like be on Dancing with the Stars or something like that? And I'm like, yeah. Twitch was probably like, all right, sure, but you're giving us 90% or something.
Honestly, like for a show like Dancing with the Stars, that would be perfect for them. It would bring in so many new eyes, like different type of people to watch their show. Like everyone would be like, "Oh yeah, Ninja's on there," you know?
He legit
it's
did
just...
something like that. I don't remember if it was exactly literally Dancing with the Stars, but I think he did something that was like that, where it was like some kind of really like pop culture kind of show.
Yeah, they really are like the media personalities or like star actors of our generation, like the younger generation.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to be more mainstream and just expand his offerings, you know, because you're just not sure if Fortnite's going to last forever or, you know, if he's always going to be good or, you know, and he's got so many eyes and so much attention on him that he's just trying to diversify, which is really smart.
Yeah. You know Nice, right?
Yeah.
You know, Nice knew Ninja before he was actually Ninja, and they played Fortnite together when Nice was playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
They played together a lot.
Oh, I didn't know.
Ninja and Nice did. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I'm not even sure what's going on. I'm like trying to rotate, but there's so many different fights going on right now. I don't have ult.
Oh, whoa! I did not even. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I walked right into him.
I think Swain's actually healing it right now.
Yeah, Olaf's so strong because he got 4 kills on
Oh, it was a deal involving Ellen. Okay, so he wanted to be on Ellen. And they wouldn't let
Why
him.
would they
I
not
mean,
let him be on Ellen? What? Wouldn't that just bring more exposure to when he streams and bring Twitch more money?
yeah, maybe they just wanted a big cut of it or something. Hey, what's up, hut team? I can't remember, man. Unfortunately, I play so many games, but hopefully it was a good game. I think that usually my Draven games are good games. I always say that Draven's my favorite ADC. I think that was a good game from what I remember. When is Earth available? I'm not really sure. Both of our solo lanes are getting blasted.
Yeah.
Ooh, double pick Kaisa. I don't know if I've seen that one before.
Okay.
Nope.
Trying to look for the advantage in the double pick, trying to figure out why.
I don't think it lets you evolve faster. I don't think. I mean, I could be wrong with that, but I think you have to complete Storm Razor, Man Immune, and then pick. Got 30. Okay, Jax is here. I don't know if we want that. We probably don't. He's got 3 kills.
I have 3 kills too.
Yeah, I don't know where Leona is.
Yeah. If you can get a good fight.
I got 15 seconds on it.
I mean, we know the Olaf's not here. That's good. I guess. I couldn't stop him doing that anyway. Sheesh.
I didn't see him run to the lane through that. I thought he was still in that bush. Maybe he ran around. I'm not sure.
I missed my Q. Oh well. Doesn't matter. That was a little extra by him to try to dive me like that. I don't know why he would do that.
Boy, trying to get extra.
Yeah, it's getting too much. He's
Getting that
getting
pumpkin
greedy.
spice.
To put him in his
Wait,
place.
pumpkin spice is basic, right?
Yeah, that's white girl basic. What everyone says. That's the meme on it, at least.
Bob's just taking our base. Oh my god. We're about to get...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of here. I mean, I do have R, so we are kind of a little
Olaf is
stronger.
actually on our like base towers. With
I know we have 2 people back though. There's nothing
Yeah.
like. What are we gonna do? We're
Yeah.
just gonna run away.
Prof does play E-Girl champs. I mean, sometimes.
Pyke's not an e-girl champ.
Yeah, I don't think Pyke or Nautilus. But yeah, I mean, I do like some Janna from time to time. I don't know if Rakan's E-Girl or not. Jury's out on that one. Oh god, they're all here.
Honestly, it's winnable. Let's get it. Come on. Nice. But Olaf's still destroying everybody. So
Okay, she just got her evolve, I think. Okay, she just got Man Immune. I mean, I guess she didn't want to get tier or something. I don't know what the thought process is there. Oh god, he's...
Your turret has been destroyed.
yeah, I mean I'm up, so we can kill him probably.
God, Olaf is so strong if he gets too big.
Shut down.
Holy cow! Thank goodness we outplayed him.
Rakan seems to be... I mean, I don't want to cisgender Rakan here, but he seems to be straight, or at least interested in Xayah. If Xayah identifies as female, it's hard to talk about, you know. It's hard to cover.
You're
2019.
being extra careful. You're
Yeah,
being...
it's a confusing time, but he seems to at least have some interest in the other bird that seems to identify as female. Now what he does on the spare time, if there's some fan fiction with Tarek on the side, I don't know. Or Ezreal, but
He's just AFK top. Nar's getting mad at everybody else.
it's like, I'm 0-6, carry me harder, please.
He's just AFK top. It's like, what do you want me to do, man? I can't come gank your lane. He'll just kill us.
It's like, yeah, he's AFK top because he's running you over. Like, other lanes are losing too, man.
Yeah, I think we really have to give it.
We need one. You know, we can't do it. We gotta have one more person at least.
Yeah, we just don't have the damage. We needed Swain to rotate down.
I just can't CC chain in. Like, that's kind of the great equalizer with Nautilus a lot of times.
Yeah.
Is even if you're behind, like, they can't move. It doesn't matter what their items are, but not the case with Olaf. What did I just hear? It was me trying to walk through lots and lots of calculated mental backflips to try to figure out if Rakan's an e-girl or not. Yeah.
The mental gymnastics of this game. Alright.
Oof. Neutralia's looks interesting. It doesn't have any AP on it. I think it's too weak. If they want to do it without AP, they need to either amp up the plus healing and shielding. They need it to be like 20%, or they need to lower the cooldown on the active. But like regen is pretty much the weakest stat outside of the laning phase. Mana regen is a little more valuable on some poke champions, but health regen I think is the weakest stat most of the time outside of laning phase. Let those feathers disappear. There we go. Now can we...
Ah,
I done
nice
got
try.
faked. Oh god, there's Olaf.
Oh no, dude, we're getting outplayed. I had no idea, man. He just showed up out of nowhere.
Well, he skipped the wave. The wave's still up top.
Yeah, he inted for it. I mean, he might be able to kill us is the scary thing.
I've got Ignite. No.
Okay.
Once he goes Berserk, I think he loses a lot of his defense.
Really, is that true?
I think so. I think he loses armor and
I had no idea. I've never played Olaf, so.
I think that's... They've changed him several times, so I think that's the gist of it. Oh god, I missed. Just talking about how you can't miss a stun target, but somehow I figured out how to do it.
This Jax has just been an AFK farming all game. And he hasn't had to do anything.
Yeah. I mean, when your solo lanes just run over... Like,
Yeah.
You got a lot of freedom. He gains bottom a couple of times, but... Not very successful.
Come on, Kaisa. Nice.
I mean, the Kai'Sa's solid. Like, if we can stabilize...
It's really just top got ran over so hard. If we can just stop that bleeding, maybe. I don't know. Huh.
Olaf does fall off later. He's not really going to deal that much more damage than he already deals. Oh, he went Ghost Blade. Okay, so that's why he's so squishy, too. Usually it's just, I think, unless the build's changed a lot, it's usually just, like Cleaver and a bunch of tank items. Spirit Visage. Dead Man, that type of stuff.
Baron's up now. We have to be careful about that with Jax. I'm not there. I'm gonna back to stop Olaf. Be able to kill him, honestly.
Okay, well, we did something. I was like 2v4.
I'm chasing Olaf because I'm a psycho. No, dude, I had my R up, man. I didn't think he would be able to kill me like that. I thought I'd be able to kick him because he didn't have his R up anymore. So I was hoping I'd just be able to kick him and combo him out.
Sometimes you Ghost Blade to Snowball. Holy crap, we're almost at 900. Jeez, are we gonna get those quads?
Dude, that would be a big milestone, wouldn't it?
Oh, that'd be massive. I mean, my previous, before the last few weeks, was like 300, like, once. This Kai'Sa's pretty far ahead. I'll go ahead and get that, I guess. And then, I have been trying this out. I kind of like this a little bit, the, Righteous. A little bit more tankiness. It's just like insane because I don't know what the catalyst for is. Because sometimes I release a guide that's really popular, and then you start getting some numbers, but
Wow, I just soloed Olaf.
sometimes you just don't question, just go with it.
Help, 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 help. Ah.
My bad. We need
No.
Pyke. Pyke's really. We got the.
Yeah, I know. I
here.
just killed Olaf, so I was trying to.
Our base is done. I think we gotta just give up the tier 1 and just.
Dang.
I think. I mean. Maybe.
Yeah. I was just too far up, honestly. At least Olaf's got like the same exact death timer as me, though. So it's like a 4v4 for anything you guys do with their strongest member down. But they are doing Baron.
Yeah.
Or not, you guys.
We
It's
don't
okay.
have anybody.
Yeah, it's okay if you guys. Okay.
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like. I don't know. That's rough because I feel like it's a 4v4 still, even if we're kind of pushed in.
Yeah, we just didn't have any priority. They got supers in the base and mid was pushed.
Yeah.
Just gonna have to fight them. I mean, we have been winning some fights, like where Olaf's not there. We're kind of winning.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can win a fight if we play it perfectly.
If Kai'Sa's there, just I haven't been around a fight with Kai'Sa for most of the game.
Yeah,
No,
true.
why is she
It
going
hasn't been
Hourglass?
team fights.
Why is she going Hourglass though? Is that gonna save her versus Olaf? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I should have gone. I don't know. Shirley is pretty bad on Nautilus, but that would help people run away from Olaf because he doesn't have Righteous. Maybe I should have done something goofy like Shirley is.
Leona no R?
Okay. Okay, I can start a fight here.
I could have taken that Q, but.
Can he still live through all of that? Yeah. Lord. Price is alive. I could have grabbed the Talon with my ult. Maybe I should have done that.
I don't know. Talon's backdooring is the only problem.
Well, I'll take it though. We got rid of most of the Baron. We might be able to get.
They might be able to stop him.
Yeah.
He's doing it so slowly.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we had minions there. He's probably still gonna get it. Maybe.
No. They need to go after him. They need to get him
Oh,
out.
they got to get those minions. Uh oh. Nice. Okay. Okay.
Let's go. Calculated, baby.
That's right.
That's a huge swing.
Yeah.
Now we can just straight up fight. We don't have to worry about getting pushed in that hard anymore.
Probably should have ulted. I don't know. Maybe I should have ulted the Xayah there. The thing is, she's gonna ult my ult, but it still would hit everybody else on the way, and it would force her to use her ult early and stop autoing for a few seconds. Talon was like, I saw him for a second. I could have ulted him and maybe run him down, but Jax gets a lot of damage reduction. Like, not only do the autos not work, but then I think it's like area of effect is reduced by like a third or something when he's doing that.
He gets like 70 extra armor and MR.
Yeah, he gets a lot of extra
Insane.
stuff when he pops his ult, and then just his little spin thing I think reduces AoE magic damage as well as walking auto. So
I think this isn't a bad fight for us, I don't think.
yeah, take it. Olaf's on his way, but
Yeah, I mean Jax is splitting, so we have to be careful. All right. Yeah, let's just get out.
yeah, I think we maybe should have just committed to that. But
Yeah, we
oh,
probably
too
should
late.
have.
There's nothing else for them to take, so we can just back up.
Yeah, we just have to make sure Jax doesn't get that bot lane.
Yeah. Taking that arm guard. Well, I mean, she's playing really well. Like, it kind of makes sense. Maybe that buys her time against Olaf.
An enemy has been slain.
She didn't have ult. Oh, okay, the Talon. Okay, it makes sense. Against the Talon, that's why she has it. The Talon can't one-shot her. That's actually pretty smart. I forgot. I was just thinking Olaf is the big threat, but Talon, even though he's 1 in 10, can probably still one-shot her. Sadly
Truly.
enough, it's true.
She killed him at that fight, at the
Yeah.
Baron inhib, or the this inhib. That was
Yeah, this
was a
is
pretty big fight.
She's actually playing really well. She's playing really well.
I guess we should have fought that. Okay, I still can. She flashed. Okay.
Nar.
Kaisa or Xayah no flash.
Oh, never mind. I thought that was their Nar for a second. I was like, wait, I'm just so used to getting backdoored.
I know.
I'm like, wait a second, hold on, we can actually get an objective.
Okay, we better get out of here.
I'm dead.
I don't have W. Ah. I have to flash. Did he just fail his jump? Yeah, we were just too far up. That's right by Baron pit too. I should have just died sooner so they couldn't get Baron. Wow,
Yeah.
what a throw. Sad.
Yeah, I just tabbed too. I should have known they were coming.
Yeah.
Just spawned.
I don't know, it's still very winnable, but that hurts.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna ban off that, of course. But I mean, I think we can still win though. We just need like maybe 2 more good fights. The timers are getting kind of high.
Right here might be it.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, I was useless. So close, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was looking good because Talon was still middle, and I thought we were gonna get the jump on Olaf and the Leona.
Well,
But
yeah, that second team fight we about just won, like that was really close.
that's
I missed my
definitely-
R. I didn't get a good R. And I missed my initial Q.
It finally just caught up to us. Like Kaisa was really strong, but then the Nar has just kind of been worthless all game. And then
Yeah, and
you
we're
kinda
full
got
AD
outscaled
comp,
a
so
little
there's
bit. I
yeah,
got
they're starting to
outscaled a little bit.
stack.
They started just deleting me.
It's rough.
Yeah, if we didn't get caught in middle and then we were able to make a good play around Baron, if we won a Baron fight, like maybe we get back in there. But we're at least a lot closer than I thought that was going to be.
Yeah,
Both-
for the comps.
Both solo lanes getting murdered, like we're actually
Yeah, it was a good comeback.
kind of close. So Nara was real mad or what? Like all game?
Yeah. He was funny. He was. He wasn't like saying anything like bad at all. He was just like innocent like anger, you know. He was
Okay.
like, "Come top, please," and like he kept freaking out.
Come on, man, we can take him. I'm only 0-6.
Seriously, and he'd be like, "Seriously," in all caps every time he died.
Like, bro. Reset, rotate top. What do you mean? Oh, the when we got caught middle, just back up, and then just go like fight for vision around Baron.
Yeah, like when we both died middle and they got Baron, that was that was very pivotal. Pivot to, I don't know, pivotal.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I should have had better vision before trying to engage there too. I thought we had a chance to get the Olaf and the Leona, but then they're all just like right there. Except for Talon. I mean, it was a 4v5, but I think that maybe a couple people were just like a little bit further back.
I see you.
I just got deleted too. Like the last two like big team fights, they just had so much damage.
Yeah, Olaf top definitely is really good if you know how to play it. Olaf himself is like a very stompy champion if you know how to play it because you can't be CC'd. So.
Yeah. Second rune tree on Rakan. I like the presence of mind, legend tenacity. You know, there's an argument for Nimbus Cloak Celerity too. It just depends on if you want more ults with some CC reduction or if you want better quality ults with extra speed because of Nimbus Cloak. So I tend to want just more ults. I wish they would lower the cooldown on Righteous, or like lower the cost on Righteous a little bit, or the cooldown on it. I remember there was that Righteous meta, or whatever. Olaf was definitely in that one, and I can't remember the other champs that were really popular in that era. It was a lot of tanks. That was probably like a year and a half ago. It is a cool item, though.
Alright. I guess I'll just play Lee Sin.
Gonna kick that Zac out of midair.
Yeah. Zac's kind of tough, man. Like, he's not played very often, but he's always like a solid pick, you know?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can actually kick him out of the air if you're close enough. That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, if he's trying to like E away.
Yeah, or
Or
just
you,
like
like-
eating in for an engage, like on somebody. He's trying to fly over your head and you just boot him.
Yeah, he tries to do that crap with like where they fly over the Baron pit and smite it away without ever landing.
That's right.
That'd be awesome.
Whoa, shit! I don't think I have my Pyke page. I got the Nautilus. I think the Nautilus page is similar though. Couldn't find my Pyke page. I think it's basically the same thing though. Yo, what's up,
You have
Sally?
Aftershock?
Yeah, as long as I have Aftershock, that's the important one. But then also the presence of mind, I like a lot. Hey, thanks, Shout of Madness. Cool. Yeah, no, you can do like, you can knock Zac out of all kinds of stuff. Like I did it all the time with Janna, like with tornadoes or the ult. Anything that displaces knocks him out of it. Listen to pro guides and play Zac support. Are people recommending that? I don't know, man. I know that Nasty was playing that for a little bit. Not totally sold on it. Yeah, I guess it could work if you're just constantly like getting in and out of vision. Yeah, Malphite's ult can't be stopped. Janna can stop Zac, but she can't stop Malphite. Yeah, Janna can stop Zac with a tornado or with her ult.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Recommendations for... I mean, I would say check out some of my guides on macro. I think the biggest things are just push waves before you go do anything. That's the easiest thing. Hey, thanks Timmy Wong. I appreciate it. Just go push waves. You're going to back. You're going to try to go get Dragon, Baron. Whatever you're going to do, just push the wave up.
Minions have spawned.
It's the biggest thing that I see a lot of people forget. And there's several reasons for that. Number one, like, it forces them to make a losing choice either way. Either they come follow you to do whatever you're doing, and they miss experience and gold at the tower, or they get the experience and gold at the tower, and they let you do whatever you want to do. So wave management's really powerful, and it can get complicated, but I think the easiest thing is just push it. You know, in gold, just push it, and then just go do something else. Go get deep wards in the jungle, go rotate middle, go help your jungler do something.
Yeah, help your jungler.
Yeah.
Oh. Always help the jungler.
That's right. It depends on the kind of champion that you're playing. You know, obviously Soraka's, like, her rotations are not going to be as good as something like, you know, Lucian. Soraka should probably stay in lane a bit more, but, or not Lucian, Pyke. Yeah, just push waves and just try to communicate with your team and focus on objectives, focus on getting dragons, Scuttle, obviously things like Baron, but just anything you can get.
Are you guys almost to?
Come on, out of vision. Nice. Now we're two.
Grats. Alright. Dude, that Caitlyn went full ham on you. She didn't even try to get out. She even netted in just to try to kill you. She was crazy, man. I don't know why she did that.
I mean, I pulled her in, and I guess once she saw you, she just thought she was dead.
Yeah, she went full ham.
An enemy has been slain.
Almost didn't get out of vision in time. Because Ignite was ticking. But yeah, you know, that's pretty much it. Like, just manage your waves appropriately. Tracking the jungler and stuff helps too, but I think just the simplest, easiest thing is just like that. Just push the wave in. Try to go find something to do.
What's worth more? A pound of flesh or a gallon of blood?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
He's actually not gonna be able to. I'm actually not gonna be able to kill him.
Ally has been slain.
Oh,
Sack passive.
Oh my god, Akali's just straight running her down.
Come on, Annie.
I didn't realize the Q actually slowed.
My kill list never gets shorter.
That was such a good start to that too.
Yeah.
I actually should have lived if Rise would have just let me W. Sad.
Okay, it's a boomer. The young boomer.
Feels like home.
Y-U-N-G.
They just warded
Why is
right here.
Annie so far? I think she was rotating to try to help Lee.
Yeah, we were fighting Zac, and we actually killed Zac, and he flashed over the wall, but then his passive proc. And then we were in like in a very overextended fight.
I don't know where they are. Kind of weird. They might just be sitting at their tower. Yeah.
Because I had Dove, I was so far back because I had Dove Akali to kill her.
I say.
So it was wild.
You must be heard.
Got him.
Ha ha ha. Guess who's back? I'm gonna be back again too.
That's right.
Free kills. It's a farm. It's like a farm over here.
That's right.
Kill farm. Bot lane.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I got friends everywhere, especially in the depths.
An animal farm. Yeah. Kind of. Honestly.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice, and Andy got the kill.
Alright, Zac's on his blue. Time for a hot plate.
Everyone's gotta sit sometime.
Oh, what? I thought he was still on his blue.
Yeah, he's
He's
wrapped around, I guess. Oh god.
better get bot lane. What'd I tell you about leaving anyone alone? They're always gonna die, aren't they?
That's right.
Every time. What? She accepted her fate, I guess.
Oh,
That's fine, that's fine.
what even was that?
It was Zac, yeah.
Oh, it was Whoop. Oh, Zac, okay.
Yeah. Nice. Alright.
Coming from mid.
Alright, I guess I'll go mid, yeah. That's probably my best play.
City's calling.
Well, that helped everybody. That little fight there.
Yeah.
Besides Rise.
Pound of flesh, a gallon of blood.
But it doesn't matter, whatever. He's top lane. It's fine.
Yeah, honestly. They'll just be on an island up there all game.
It's fine. He'll get back in there somehow. He's actually winning in CS.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Bottom of the sea's the top of another world.
They're doing dragon. I guess they know I'm down here. I'm on my way down, but it's gonna take a while.
Maybe we get some cleanup or something.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate.
Killing spree.
Alright, I'm here now.
They're back, and I'm pretty short.
Oh, okay. That's
99%.
honestly fine.
Kraken's cry slice their throats. Haunting sound.
I need to get more wards. Put them all around the dragon pit. Maybe shouldn't have even wasted it there.
Yeah, that stinks. I gave up that that mountain so early. Just like sometimes I need to go top lane, you know, and like the second I go top lane.
Incorrect. Never go top.
Yeah, maybe. Go top lane for like 20 seconds all game and they instantly do the Drake. I'm like, seriously?
I mean, it is kind of like you can't really ever go top unless dragon's down, because I don't know. It just sucks because top lane just really doesn't matter.
They're gonna get comfortable.
You only good captains of drowned.
Okay, I'm just gonna show. So
All right, let's just do something, cause.
All right, 2 seconds on hook. Okay, I want flash hook. Maybe. Maybe not. God, they're playing
It's
so
fine.
far back. There's no way that's warded.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm never leaving.
That's right. That's the secret to solo queue. Is it alright to go AP Rakan support? I don't think it's optimal. I mean, if you are going to go AP, I would go like Athene's into Ardent Sensor, at least stuff with like utility. Maybe Proto Belt, maybe, but I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, he's so good with like a lot of the utility items, like Zeke's is so good on him. But if you do want to go like, you want some AP early just for more threat, I think that Athene's is totally viable. But I wouldn't go like Death Cap or anything like that. Wow, hold up.
Uh-oh.
You really landed on me right when I E'd.
Will soon fall.
I'm so troll.
This is such a greedy invade. I really wish I wasn't doing this right now. I don't know why I'm doing it. Alright, get me out.
Your turret has been destroyed.
They got it. Got Blade. I mean, we can fight it.
I know who I am.
We can get them. If they stay, we can dive bot maybe. Yeah, they're staying. Zach's middle.
Okay.
Kali's missing, but she doesn't have ult. That might be coming down here, but I think we can do it fast enough.
We just like take the tower if we just force the tower down.
Oh, whoa, okay. Alright, bro.
Come on, man. Get him. Nice. Dang, I tried so hard to outplay that. Oh well. We were close.
Kali, or, Annie did get a tower middle, too. I forgot they even had a Wukong.
I know.
Keep tabs on that. Oh god. She's dead. Why, Annie? Why? This dragon.
Rampage.
Maybe we get a call here. I don't know. If they're gonna try to dragon, maybe she tries to rotate down.
Yeah. I might be able to steal it. Can you ward right here for me though, so I can get out?
I gotta cover metal. He's dead. Yeah.
That's insane that her ability landed, but mine didn't.
Eh. A bit ambitious to use my E to get in range. I don't know how she dodged that. I guess she shuriken back. I remember seeing the shuriken there. They're getting a lot of things.
Zach's just really strong. He's just a big problem. So tanky.
Yeah. Nautilus is up top.
I look down at the world from the
Yeah,
bottom
vision
of
all over the
sea.
place.
Okay, Kali's bot lane. Someone's gotta match her. Or we gotta fight, or we have to fight now. You wanna try to force it? Let's do it. So close.
Raj should be able to beat her, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to
he's
see. I
up
mean, I think a good Rise would.
Yeah, I mean, he's up 70 CS, but she's up a lot of kills, so.
He's got her. Nice. Well played.
Nasty people, nasty ends. Going under for a breath.
Hey, what's up? It's Nikki.
Wait up.
Yeah, we cracked 900 very briefly today. We've been getting
There's no way I'm
a
good
lot
for business.
most days this week. That's pretty hefty though, but I mean we have been getting like 400 or 500, which is awesome. People are watching for a long time too. Like I think I'm getting like an hour watch time out of like a 5-hour stream, which is a lot. Like typically I average, you know, between like, I'd say historically probably 100 to 150 to 200 viewers, and the average watch time will be like 35 minutes or something. Because you got to keep in mind, like, a lot of people are just going to show up and just watch it for like less than 1 minute and just decide, you know, it's not for me, it's not what I was looking for whatever reason. And so that gives you some zeros on your average, if you're thinking about it in terms of grades.
Yeah, he's got his dash is gone. He's so dead. Nice.
And so the fact that it's an hour means that most people that actually stay are probably watching it for close to like an hour and a half to 2 hours. So that's really sweet. Means people like it. A lot of people are actually sticking around, which is awesome. So thank y'all so much for being cool. And we haven't really had like any trolls or any bad actors or anything either. It's just been all awesome people. So.
An ally has been slain.
Zach is huge, man. Like, what do you even do? Gosh.
I mean,
A
Lucian's
Black
gonna have to
Cleaver,
get,
but
yeah, Lucian's gonna have to get more Reminder probably. Make a point system for watch time, more watch. I mean, it's kind of what YouTube has. I don't know. I don't know if I have time to manage all kinds of gimmicky, you know, like point systems and top chatters and stuff like that. Like that's cool. If this is like my full-time job, I'd probably, if this is my only job, I should say, I'd probably do something like that. But nope.
Sink like an anchor.
yay, Krugs.
Like rum.
And I appear. Yeah, shouldn't even say anything about it.
What's worth more? A pound of flesh or a gallon of blood?
I mean, Nightbot has chatters and stuff like that.
There's no sunken cities.
What do you mean by that, T. Asketh? Like, who even mentioned her? I shouldn't even be using it at this point. I'm trying to use it just to get extra value out of the kills, but
Yeah.
Killing spree.
There, I got a nice pick for us. Wow, my shield actually like is so strong against him.
Shut down.
I'm on my way down.
Okay, I got her stuff.
Nice job.
Okay, sorry, I guess I didn't see the other question about her.
Die fast. The other way's worse.
Is Earth live? I don't know. I don't think so. Like, typically stuff like that only comes out with new patches, and there's not going to be a new patch for a week and a half. Like, they usually don't introduce new things in the game unless that's the case.
Never in doubt.
Like a homing missile. Okay, she flashed. I think I can still get her. No, never mind. She got out.
Sand shift with the wind. On a wind.
We don't have Rise, so we gotta be careful. He does have TP, but
I guess we're just trading and getting mid. That's the plan. That's why Rice isn't moving or matching
Yeah.
him. I don't know.
I mean, we do have Baron, so we're gonna win. And he's a tank, so. Oh, she used everything on me. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, I went in and killed Caitlyn, and then while I was going back out, everyone died.
Yeah, Zach was standing there. Like, Caitlyn doesn't matter. It's this person matters.
I can
on Annie,
stop.
so. I mean, it is annoying that she has a Banshee, so I get, like, but we didn't need to force that. Like, Zach was already backing, Rise had pressure bottom. Yeah, that's frustrating.
Yeah, true. We didn't have to do that. We could have just kept getting like our Baron. We might have even taken it just from the Baron cannon.
Yeah, we probably would have. I mean, as long as Zach stopped pushing, which it looks like he was going to. And then Rise, someone would have had to have matched Rise bottom. Now it's just a huge unforced error. We just didn't have anything left in the tank for the Akali. The Akali came in. I mean, the thing is, we were all bunched up, and I think Akali just got like 3 people with all of her abilities.
Yeah.
Because she used a lot of stuff on me, but then she also kind of deleted other people.
I just have to be there for the fights and make sure I make something happen each time. Because I have a lot of our gold.
No one swims in the same waters as me.
I can 1v1 anyone though, so.
Yeah, they're all gonna be there. We gotta get out.
The sea is everywhere I go.
I still have Baron, so.
Okay. Just push a sideline or something. They might have all of the dragons.
Yeah, we haven't been even close on any of them.
Who can we even catch and kill? I guess we seem to be somewhere where Zach is not.
I mean, I'm not there. That's a 4v5 fight. So. Good luck, mate.
There's nothing else they can really take.
I can't get it. That's the best I can do.
Okay. 2 kills for a base tower is probably okay.
The enemy's got a plan.
Please let me live. I worked so hard for this. Yay. Alright. I mean, I'm not there again. I'm on my way now.
Should have gone for it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we just kept fighting without me. I like back for 3 seconds and then we get everyone all ins.
Yeah. Yeah, top didn't back up and got engaged on it. We tried to cut up some other people. Yeah, we just got outscaled again.
No, I mean, we really, if we fought as 5v5, we would have won. I was so strong. I don't know. We just had to fight as 5. It was just kept, that was 2 fights in a row where we just took 4v5s. Man.
We gotta get you on some Master E, dog. We gotta have some insurance against all this clown. And we were winning, but it's just like people just like that anti-flash ult in their base. It's just like we lost all of our momentum.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I can't like with Pyke. I got outscaled too because they just didn't have any squishies that I could get a hold of hardly.
Yeah, it was a rough one. Alright, well that's gonna do it for me for the night. I'm just gonna watch the stream and relax.
Okay.
Good luck with the games, man.
Yeah. Good games. Wait, what? Was there somebody? Oops. I didn't see that. Was that a fan on there? Or somebody that said something? My bad. If you come to the stream and I know if that was somebody talking about something else or not. I didn't mean to be rude. I just wasn't paying attention. Looking on the second monitor over here to see if that was... Hopefully I didn't snub a fan there. Someone said I watch something or other, so I didn't know if that was me or somebody else. But I didn't notice till I'd already clicked, like, to change. Yeah, we just didn't really have good answers to Zac and Nautilus late game. And Wukong was starting to get to the point. I can't see. I don't know. Oh, well, if they come here, sorry, didn't mean to snub. If that's what happened. I just wasn't paying attention. Well, it's not even eyes on Zac, like... we couldn't kill him. He had like 4,000 or 5,000 health, and we just didn't have champions that are good at killing tanks other than Ryze. But Zac's gonna have a Spirit Visage. I mean, Lucian's like okay, sort of, kind of, but like Annie and Lee are don't do anything to him, and I don't do anything to him. I can't feel him. And yeah, it was just too hard to kill him. And then, of course, the Akali had a bunch of kills. We had a chance in that game, but we had to, you know, we had to close a lot earlier than we did. mean, it is his initiates, but it's not just. It's like the fact that he's a huge pile of health that we can't cut through is also like a thing. You know, we had some decent vision there, but I mean, he can come from like anywhere, anytime. You know, it's just there's so many angles that he can come from. It's virtually impossible to ward for him. Yeah, I mean, but we just couldn't kill him, man. I mean, I could just do Rakan here, I guess, but I'll also try Sona again. Try to go for the outscale.
Only you can hear me, Sona. What masterpiece shall we play today?
If they pick anything other than Lucian, we can probably be really aggressive early. We'll see. Lucian. I really wanted to go Klepto, but I don't think I can. Wait, she's going cleanse instead of heal? What is she trying to cleanse?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I know. I have to go to sleep though here in a little bit.
30 seconds.
Play
until
one or two more.
minions spawn.
The cleanse is pretty brutal though. Like the only thing they have that's cleansable is the Bronze Slow. And like heal is way better. I should have just probably taken heal if she wanted cleanse and just given up on the ignite. I was just trying to outscale Braum, and in theory, like, they shouldn't be putting that much pressure on us in lane. Lucian's kind of annoying because he is going to get some lifesteal eventually. But he's also pretty short range, so does open him up to a lot of my harass. I could have ignited one of them before I flashed, but I just wanted to get out of there immediately before they got that stun on me. I barely got off before they stunned me, so. I have to go boots because I don't have flash, so.
An enemy has been slain.
God, he does a lot of damage. Be really careful, especially if she uses cooldowns like that.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice.
An ally has been slain.
We gotta be careful trying to land the autos until I get flashback, but I can at least spam the Qs. The Qs are like, I think it's like 900 range or something. You should pretty much always be able to farm those for the Frostfang stacks. Okay, I did get an auto in there. Yeah, I gotta remember, she didn't even have heal, so it's kind of spooky. Damn, I thought I ignited earlier. I guess she blew him up right before I ignited.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, I could have played that better, for sure. I should have ignited faster. I'm just picking Sona specifically because they have a pure support, and they didn't have, like, what I would consider to be a very dangerous jungler in a lot of circumstances. So I just wanted to scale. Like, Braum's pretty good against dive in general, but his scaling is atrocious, so... Kind of like earlier, they picked a Malphite after I picked Sona, so that's kind of rough, but... You know, we'll see. Nah, I could have played it better. I could have ignited faster. I could have sequenced something.
Ally has been slain.
It does have some sustain, which is kind of annoying, but I really wanted, if they didn't have, like, if they didn't pick Lucian with Braum, I probably would have taken Klepto. But, like, that combination specifically is actually pretty good early game in theory. Janna, I mean, Janna's alright, but Sona has really good harass, where you can harass the Braum. I mean, Janna would have been alright, but I just like Sona a little bit more. Sona has longer range on her harass. If you can't land the auto, you can at least still land the Qs. If he had ult, I probably would have died there. I gotta be careful. I just can't go for autos. I gotta just go for the, just the Q farm with Frostfang. Which is fine, I guess. I just have to wait on jungler to come down.
Thank you.
What the hell?
An enemy has been slain.
700 damage off of his ult? God, they're so low, too. I guess I should have just ulted him immediately. I played it too safe, I think. $700 damage. Okay, well, I thought I was gonna be out. I mean, it's like literally one shot. Yeah, I should have flashed part of it, just flash ulted him, and I probably would have blown him up. I was just playing too scared. What's up, Blue Goat? We've had a ton of people. We cracked 900 today. That's good. Oh my god! How did I miss that? Jesus Christ. I'm so bad at hitting these ults today. God. I need to start getting more sleep. Or something. I don't know. Pretend y'all didn't see me that. Erase that from your memory.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I don't even know logistically how it's possible to miss that. He was like right in my face. My mouse just must have slipped or something. I don't even know. I am still using this like dinky $20 like wireless mouse. Nothing to see here. Always he died. There we go. I like that attitude.
An enemy has been slain.
I'll go for Ardent next.
Killing spree.
I don't know. I think we have scaling advantage too. I think we have advantage everywhere. But yeah, I mean, ending it fast is preferable. I don't know why we don't see Vi more. I guess she's just not mechanical enough for people to want to play her. But Vi is still really good. Just nice and guaranteed. You know what you're getting when you play him with Vi. Point-click ult's always pretty useful. Sweeper's OP. Is he really going Gensu, Timo? I don't know why people don't go Leandres. I forgot that counts as a knockup. It's pretty gross. actual psycho. Get him, Lee. Lee Singer. SpongeBob. Alright, I guess that probably better be it. I wish I could say more. I hate signing out. We got like 700 people on, but I do have to get up. Mondays, I have to take care of my daughter during the day. Wednesdays, I can stay on a little bit later, as long as I don't have conferences. But for tonight, that's got to be it. I did finish the ADC tier list, so be sure to check that out. I'll release that probably tomorrow, maybe early afternoon. So be sure to check that out. Also have a support tier list that is already out, and I'll see if I can maybe do a mid-tier list or something tomorrow as well. So we'll be back tomorrow around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to come on out, check it out. It's always a good time, and we'll see everybody next time. Have a great day.